Hi there, friends. I'm Brian, and I am the Pedal Friends guy. I'm the one who runs this channel, so in case you haven't seen me before, it's nice to meet you, and thank you for being here. So I wanted to give you guys just sort of a quick look into some of my ideas and goals for 2019. Before I do that, though, I do just want to say thank you so much to all of you for being here. 2018 was an amazing year for me here on Pedal Friends. I hit 600 subscribers. My goal was 500 and I passed that by 100. So thank you to all of you for subscribing. One of my videos has over 12,000 views, which is insane. And it's just been such a great year. And so I just want to say thank you for that first. 2019, I have a lot of ideas, and what I wanted to do is I wanted to share those ideas with you and sort of get your feedback on what you think of those ideas. Basically, what I want to do is I just want to keep making more content that you all are interested in, and I want to be able to do it in a variety of formats. I absolutely love making my pedal pairing demos, the animated ones. I love making them, but they take a little bit of time to produce, as you can tell. Sometimes it goes like a month between me posting some, and I'm sorry about that. It's a lot of work, and like my job gets busy sometimes, so I just can't do it. But what I want to be able to do is my sort of realistic goal is I want to be able to do at least 2 videos a month for you all, but I would really love to do up to 4. And so what I want to start doing is I want to start doing more of these sorts of live videos, except not necessarily just me talking at you. I'd like to show you some things. So one of my biggest ideas, and this one I plan on doing for next week, so you'll sort of get a taste of what I imagine, is I'm pointing at my pedal board on the ground. I want to give you a multi-stomp video, another one that shows you sort of how I use the multi-stomp, how I navigate the multi-stomp, maybe show you some of my shortcuts, and some of sort of my favorite patches and stuff like that, just to give you an idea of like where I'm at with that, since I'm still using it almost a year later since I posted my first video. Other ideas are things like I would love to show you, there are some pedals that's just they're hard to demo in the way I demo them. Because they're so deep. So there's things like the Source Audio LA Lady that I have and I love, but it has 6 presets, so I would feel weird showing you just 6 different dirt sounds, and you can make infinite numbers of presets, and I make a bunch of patches on it all the time and stuff like that, and I emulate other pedals, so I kind of just want to, it would be so much easier if I could just talk you through it instead of trying to make a video of it. So if that's something you're into, like, I would love to show you that. This would also include things like a new rig rundown. I'll show you my board as it stands today. Whoops. I'll show you my board as it stands today. This is it right now. I'm really happy with it, and I would love to make a rig rundown where instead of just saying this is this pedal or just showing you the combinations that I use, I'd love to explain why my board is this way. You know, like I have 2 dirt pedals, I have the multi-stomp sort of in the middle, I have an extra reverb, I have an extra delay, and I want to explain to you why I have those things like that. So if that's something you're into, I'd love to show you that. I also built recently this like mini synth and drum machine board that has 2 separate signal paths with a mixer. I would love to show you why I use this, but it just wouldn't work really well in a regular video, I don't think. And sort of explain why those pedals are the ones that take the places. So if you're into that sort of live video, live like real in the flesh video, I'd love to do it. Let me know. I think it would be really fun. One of the other big series of this live in the flesh thing that I want to do is this idea I've had for the video series called Meet Friends, M-E-A-T, where I meet people in real life, and I talk to them sort of about what is their specialty in the world of music and sound making and things. So there's a bunch of super talented people that live near me. There's people like Ian from Collector Emitter, lives pretty close to me. We hang out every once in a while and make stuff. And I would love to sort of hear, like, what's the thing that he considers himself the best at, and then, like, give his secrets, you know? So I want there to be, like, this secret sharing sort of situation where I'm finding out what this person knows more than anyone else. I have one friend who's, like, one of the best bassists I've ever heard in my life, and he, like, is crazy good. He knows fuzz pedals really well and stuff like that, or he just knows how to apply effects to bass in ways that I don't. I would love to know that thing. I have a friend who's a really great live performer here. Her name is Kate Dressed Up, and she uses one of those huge Boss floor loopers. And like, I want to hear why does she use that? How does she use it? What are her secrets? What are her tips and tricks? And I want to share that with you in this sort of interview style, but it's still focused on the sounds. So if that's something you're into, let me know. I think it could be really fun. And I think there's just so many cool people out there for me to talk to, and I want to get all the information. You know, I sit here reading Reddit all the time, just to see what sort of things people are doing and what weird stuff I can adapt into my own music. So I want to show you that. I want to give you that from people, right from, you know, those individual horses' mouths, if you want to put it that way. So that's that. I don't plan on stopping doing the animated pedal pairing demos. That's going to keep happening too. The next one should be the Metaverse Fuzzy Gates, really shoegazy demo. It's really fun. I'm really pumped for that. But yeah, I just want to sort of be able, I want to have the flexibility to expand and try new things for you all. The other thing that I wanted to mention in this video is I have this idea for making a zine. So I don't know how many of you were around in the 90s or how many of you know about zines even right now, but zines are basically like personally made magazines, and you make them like on a piece of paper with a photocopier or that kind of thing. That's how you traditionally make them. And I want to make one myself, and I want it to be a Pedal Friends zine, and I want it to be about pedals, and specifically I want to highlight builders and music creators that you may not have heard of otherwise or that you may not see around. I want to highlight diverse and different sort of builders and things like that. And I want to hear about things like who they are and how that influences what they make. I'm very much a believer in the idea that who you are as a person in the world influences the stuff that you create, like the music and stuff like that. And I want to hear about that. And I'm sure that there are people out there who don't believe that, and I want to hear about that too. And I think a zine and sort of an interview, a written interview format is a really great way to do that. And then I can sort of put my own, you know, personal touch on it. So if you sort of like the style of my stuff, I think you'd like the zine. The way that I'd like to release that is I would do it, no matter what, if you purchase the zine, you would get an exclusive track, an exclusive song with each zine. And you can purchase it in one of two ways. You could either get a digital version, and you'd get digital access forever and ever and ever. And it would cost $1, and you get digital access and you get the song, and you could just have the song and do whatever you want with it. Listen to it, I hope. Or I would like to print a small run of print versions that would be $5. And with that $5, not only do you get the zine plus the song, you also would get some exclusive like little merch items. I'm designing a bunch of pins and stuff like that. That's mostly what it would be. But who knows? Maybe I can make other stuff. Maybe I'll make patches. Maybe I'll make stickers. I don't know. But if you're into that, and it won't just be Pedal Friends, it'll be other things. But if you're into that idea, let me know. I'm kind of really jazzed on it. I think it'd be really fun. And I do have history with journalism and stuff like that, so I hope that I'm not like a complete schlub when it comes to that. But I guess the best way to find out is to make me do it and see if you enjoy it. So yeah, let me know if you like that idea too. The other thing that I wanted to mention is, and I hate for this to sound so like addy, but whatever. I am over on Instagram, and this year I did cross 1,000 Instagram followers, which is like mind-blowing. I can't believe it. I post a lot of content over on Instagram that I don't post here. I have one Instagram exclusive series that's called Bring the Beat In, where I use my little PO12, my best friend in the world, and I run it through different pedals. So these are pedals that you won't necessarily find on the Pedal Friends channel because I don't own them. It's like friends pedals. I'm out at a store, I'm at a shop, whatever. And I just randomly run the drums through them and make sounds. You can kind of get a preview of this from my last video, which was the Small Sound, Big Sound one. So that's an exclusive to Instagram. I only post that there. So there's been some really cool pedals that I've worked with. I worked with the Deep Space Devices Trigonaut, which is like one of the best pedals I've ever played. So you can find some cool content there. Otherwise, I do a lot of my experimenting on my Instagram. It's the sort of thing where, you know, I'll be testing out Zoom, my multi-stomp patches on Instagram, or I'll be finding out new ways to use my RC202 to make cool sounds. I also recently got a pocket operator, PO33, the KO, that's the sampler one, so I'm making beats and weird sounds. So if you're into that, feel free to jump over to Instagram, give me a follow, and, you know, maybe if you like what you find here, I think you'll like what you find there. I also, this year, I did put out 2 EPs, and I just wanted to let you all know if you're so inclined, because people have asked. Those are up on Spotify now. They're on Spotify, they're on Apple Music, they're on Tidal, they're on Napster, apparently. So if you want to listen to those, I put out that music as IFF. and you can find those. There are 2 EPs from this year. I do plan on putting out a bunch more EPs. I'm hoping something in the area of like 6 next year. 6 is the realistic goal. My lofty goal is like 1 every month. So I'm really pumped about that. One of the other things I have is I got this guitar recently from a volunteer at my job. He gave me this guitar, and it's amazing. It's a 63 Harmony classical guitar, and I got a pickup for it, and I've been running that through pedals. So I plan on putting out an EP about that. And if that's something you want to see a video of, I'll do that too. So yeah, I do plan on putting out more music, and I hope you enjoy it. You can check it out on my Bandcamp or on Spotify, wherever. I'm cool with wherever. I'll put some links in the comments below. I'll put a link to my Instagram as well. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to give you an idea of some of the stuff that I wanted to do. And I want to invite you to comment on this video or shoot me a message on Instagram or on Reddit or wherever and tell me what you want to see. If you know I have 2 pedals or something, and you want to see them paired together, shoot me a message. And even if I don't do it here, maybe I'll just do it over on Instagram and I'll tag you or whatever. If there's a pedal that you know that I would really click with or something like that, or you want to see me make a demo of, shoot me a message or shoot me a comment here and let me know, like, hey, you should get blank pedal. I might not be able to buy it, but I have a lot of really cool friends that let me borrow stuff all the time. Thank you. So maybe I can borrow it from them, and I'd be happy to do a demo of it or just sort of see if I can wrap my mind around it. So yeah, overall, just thanks. It's been an incredible year. I'm extremely humbled to have all of you here, and anybody that watches this all the way to this point, I so appreciate you. I love all of you so much. I love doing this. I love that you are so enthusiastic about what I'm doing. I love getting comments. It's my favorite thing. I check my email constantly just to see if people commented. And I love this community so much, and I so appreciate you accepting me into this community and being so enthusiastic about things with me. As you can tell, I'm a pretty excitable kind of guy, and I'm so excited that there's other people like that out there. So thank you. I love you. I'm going to go now. I don't want to take up too much of your time. But yeah, expect that multi-stomp demo sometime in the next week or so. And expect some other stuff in the next couple months. And, let me know. If you have any ideas, if there's something you want me to tackle, let me know. Throw it in the comments, and the worst I'll tell you is, I don't know how I would do that. But if you do tell me something that I don't know how I would do, I'm probably going to want to do it even more, so I'll figure it out. So feel free to challenge me. Thanks. I'll see you guys later. Hope you're having a good day. Bye.